Hey guys, I just decided that I would do a day by day best I tracked of my pregnancy symptoms and stuff. Sorry, I'm really sick. Not really sick, but I've got a really bad cold. So bear with me. This is what I tracked. So on the 21st of January, I got a positive ovulation test, which was on cycle day like 30 something. I have like a 41-day cycle. So it was really late. So sorry, I don't know that day for sure, but it was like 30, gosh, I don't remember, 32 or something like that. And then so that was the 21st. So the 23rd, I took a home pregnancy test because I didn't know where I was for sure in my cycle. Although I got a positive, it was really dark and it was really fast. And so I thought maybe it was a pregnancy one. But I took a home pregnancy test on the 23rd. It was negative. And then on the 24th, I checked my cervix, and my cervix was low and hard. So I kind of just assumed that this month was over, but you never know, and that's a hard thing to go by. And then on the 25th, I took another home pregnancy test because I thought that I had seen a line on the first home pregnancy test I took, but it ended up just being a shadow line. So it was negative. I had lotiony, creamy CM. It was white. Sorry if that's too much information, but you guys all want to know this really, right? My cervix was high and soft, and so it had gone back up. And where it was soft, I thought, oh gosh, I didn't ovulate. No, I'm ovulating now. So I was so confused all month. But it was high and soft again. The 26th, I had heartburn really bad all night long. The 27th, I had heartburn again. And I was craving marinara sauce, which is so funny. Like, I seriously felt like I could drink the bottle of marinara sauce. So I made like a chicken parmesan that night, and we ate that. And I've been craving it ever since. Like, I just want marinara sauce. I don't know why. It's so funny. And then the 28th, so that is 5-day DPO. I started getting breast tenderness. It was really subtle. I mean, to the point that I'm like, oh, I've just been poking them so much to see if they hurt. They're just bruised, you know. But they were starting getting a little bit sore. And the 29th, my cervix, sorry, I'm reading a paper, so I'm looking away. The 29th, my cervix was a little high. Everything, I was dry. I had no cervical mucus. And I started getting a little bit crampy. So, and I usually get a lot of CM when I'm pregnant, a little bit later, but like right after I miss my period is usually when it starts getting heavier. So I was really surprised I was kind of dry, so I thought, again, that I wasn't pregnant. The 30th, I got heartburn again that night, which it's unusual. I get heartburn so bad when I'm pregnant, like really, really bad, and from the beginning till the end. And that's usually my first sign of pregnancy is when I start getting heartburn at night, because I don't normally get it unless I'm pregnant. And I started feeling sick. I would take my prenatal vitamin in the morning, and I am hypothyroid, so I would take my Levoxyl in the morning. And if I didn't eat instantly, I felt like I was going to throw up. I mean, I felt so sick, and I did that with my second son the whole pregnancy. So this time I'm going to have to eat a little something before I take my pills in the morning, even though I'm supposed to take them on an empty stomach. I throw them up. It makes me so sick. So I went into the bathroom, and I didn't throw up, but I was really close. I was feeling really nauseous. And then the 31st, I got egg white CM randomly. I thought, well, gosh, now I'm ovulating. I just didn't know. So anyways, I got egg white CM. My cervix was really high and firm. It was getting higher every day. I'd been testing till 3 days before, and it was just getting higher and higher and higher. And on the first, the first was the egg white CM. And when my cervix was so high, I couldn't even hardly feel it. I think it was pretty firm, though. And then on the 2nd, which was 12 DPO, I took a home pregnancy test. I was going to take one on the 10 DPO, but I decided to wait and make sure that I got a positive, or not a positive, but a good answer. You know, make sure that I was either pregnant or I wasn't. So I decided to wait till 12, which was still a couple days early. I took it. I have very sore breasts. They've gotten sore every day, more sore every day. They're not like they just feel a little bruised, or maybe like you worked out too hard and they're a little bit sore. It's not like so sore that you can't function, you know, so they're just a little tender. With my first son, they were so sore I couldn't even walk downstairs. I mean, it was so bad. But my second one was not bad, and this one is not as bad. I've been so hungry. I've been dieting before this, trying to lose 5 pounds before I got pregnant so I could start at my pre-pregnancy weight. And yeah, I can't diet anymore, obviously. But I've been so hungry, like I'll eat and then like an hour later I'm really hungry again. This morning when I got up to take my pregnancy test, I was so tired I couldn't even drag myself out of bed. I didn't write this down, but for the last 3 days, I've had very vivid dreams. I've been up almost all night long, just tossing and turning. I just can't sleep. I even had a dream, and maybe it's just hoping, but I had a dream that I went to the doctor's office to get an ultrasound, and I had a dream that we weren't going to find out what it was, and it came up on the screen, and it was right. It was a girl. I mean, it was very obvious that it was a girl, and it was just really funny. I was like, oh my gosh, that's the first girl dream I've ever had. I've always dreamt I was having boys, and I've wanted boys too, though, so I don't know. It's probably just that, but it was just kind of funny. But I've had very vivid dreams, which I do have when I'm not pregnant occasionally, but they were a lot inconsistent lately. I've been a little crampy today. I just kind of feel like my period's going to start, and it may, you know, if I miscarry early, but I do kind of feel like my period's going to start. I haven't checked, but I don't think I've had any CM today. Nothing is like, this sounds really gross. Nothing's really coming out, but when I check my cervix and stuff, it's real moist, real wet and stuff. So, but it's real clear and kind of slippery type CM. So, but it's not really coming out. So there's not a lot of it, which is weird for me. I'm starting to feel real bloated, but just like, you know, before your period starts, they're pretty similar. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but and then obviously I took a home pregnancy test this morning at 12 DPO, first morning urine, and I got a very faint positive. There's definitely a line, and it's definitely pink, but it is faint. So I will be testing again in 2 days to make sure that I am pregnant, but as far as I can tell, I am. So I hope that helps anyone who's out there. I know when I try to get pregnant, I want to know like every single detail, and I like research everything, and I know everyone's different, but that doesn't mean that you don't want to keep reading about it. So I hope that helps. We'll see you guys